Hey guys, it's Puppy Kisses. Welcome back to my channel. Before we start the video, I would just like to give a quick shout out to this one Sigma Rizzler on Roblox who was kind enough to show me how to change my stand and golden donations. Like, I've literally been trying to figure out how the hell I changed my stand from looking like a homeless shelter to a Lego Ninjago toy set. And literally everybody who could change their stand either ignored me, was too arrogant to tell me how to change my stand, or was freaking AFK. So thank you to Thing1, the GOAT, the OG, for helping me change my stand. Please go support them and help them reach their goal of 6.7k Robux. Anyways, enjoy the video.
You wanna go next, Cookie?
No thanks.
Then I guess it's me.
Baby, what you wishing for?
Shopkins was a toy franchise created in 2014. It consisted of miniature collectible toys that were meant to represent certain foods, sweet treats, snacks, and items such as popcorn, cookies, and lipstick. The franchise was created by the toy company Moose Games, who also created a bunch of other toy lines such as Little Life Pets, Scruffalubs, Yum Yums, and whatever the hell this is. However, unfortunately, the company ended up discontinuing the Shopkins toy line in July of 2023, allegedly due to the cost of their unique packaging or something, I don't know. But anyways, the decision for Moose Toys to discontinue the Shopkins toy line was surprising and upsetting to many, including myself, since not only did me and many others grow up with the Shopkins franchise, but we also actively bought Shopkins figurines and invested in Shopkins related media. In fact, I vividly remember always begging my mom to buy me Shopkins whenever we went to our local grocery store, and they would always come in these cute little pink basket things. I also remember watching a fan-made Shopkins music video behind the song Diamonds by Rihanna, which was absolutely peak, by the way. God, the nostalgia is making me bust, bro. So yeah, after the unfortunate decision was made to discontinue the Shopkins toy line, also by the way, if any of you type in some bullcrap like, actually, Shopkins aren't called Shopkins anymore, they were renamed to Real Littles, I'm actually going to strangle you. I'm not calling them that. A lot of people were left upset, angry, but also confused by this decision. Because you see, Shopkins, much like a lot of other popular toy franchises, didn't just make toys. They also made cartoons, animated movies, and most importantly, games. Although there weren't many, there was one game in particular by the name of Shopkins World. If you were lucky enough to play it, you would have known that it was a pretty fun game. It had a unique art style, cute visuals, and addicting gameplay. They also had these cool mini games, which we'll get into further in the video, don't you worry. And many people, including myself, thought that even though Shopkins was now discontinued, the game surely wouldn't have been taken down as well, right? Well, that's what I thought until I realized you can't play the game anymore. Before we get into why exactly Shopkins was deleted or what happened to it, let's actually talk about the history of the game first. Shopkins World was created in September of 2015 by the Australian game studio Mighty Kingdom and was made for iOS and Android users and was removed on Tuesday, August 16th, 2022. Although we don't know much about the history of the game or how it was created, we do know that the Shopkins franchise came out in 2014 and was a massive success financially, meaning that Shopkins World was most likely made due to the success of the Shopkins franchise, and also to make people feel more connected with the Shopkins franchise by providing them with a way where they could enter the Shopkins universe and interact with the characters that they loved. It turned out to be a success, since not only did the game reach around 10 million plays on the App Store, but the toy line also won a Girl Toy of the Year award the following year. although the game did release a few months after they won the award, but like, who gives a shit? But anyways, Shopkins was a very simple yet very addictive game. The game consisted of 28 mini-games, with 3 of them allegedly being removed for unknown reasons, that you could play to earn coins. These coins would help you unlock certain Shopkins stickers, which you could use to make your own photos, which I never did because I always thought the stickers were ugly as shit. But anyways, to access these mini-games, you would have to click on certain buildings or stores. And although there are a ton of Shopkins mini-games I can talk about in this video, I would like to discuss the mini-games that I vividly remember growing up with, so this video doesn't become too long. There were 7 mini-games in total that I vividly remember playing and also disliking with a burning passion. The first minigame was this candy game where you try and catch certain pieces of candy in these popcorn bucket things, and you would try and avoid collecting stinky fish. There was also this pancake stacking game where you'd have to stack pancakes on one another, and if one of them fell off, you'd They also had these chocolate swirl pancakes as well that glowed like they were being sent down by God himself. And there was also this freaking grocery store game where you'd have to scan Shopkins and throw them into a basket, and if you missed, they'd fall into the depths of hell, never to be seen again. There was also this cute little mini game I remember playing where you could make cupcakes for literally no reason. This was basically just Papa's Cupcakeria for literal babies and was by far one of my favorite mini games. There was also this boring donut game where you'd play as a donut jumping over other miniature donuts for no reason, and it was nearly impossible not to trip over them. Like, if you genuinely never tripped once while playing this game, I genuinely believe you're either a liar or a hacker. And there was also this game where you had to kidnap Shopkin NPCs and throw them into a meat grinder or something before they walked off your screen. And last but not least, there was this stupid rainbow cake stacking game. I hated this game so much as a kid. This game was so freaking hard and genuinely made me crash out every time I played it. 11-year-old me had beef with this game. I don't freaking know why Mighty Kingdoms had to add this into their game, because it is by far one of the most frustrating things I've ever played in my entire life. If you genuinely like this game as a kid, I want you dead. Just kidding, I love you, mwah. Please subscribe and give me Robux. There were also these coins that would invade your minigames for no reason, and you could also press on them to get more coins or something. And anyways, that's about it for the gameplay, besides the fact that I'm pretty sure you could press on the Shopkins and collect coins, and there were also a few updates here and there, and the game also had humans for some reason. Now that we've talked about the game itself and how it functions, let's actually get into why the game was deleted in the first place, and what exactly influenced Mighty Kingdom's decision to take down Shopkins World. After doing some research and looking up basic questions on google.com, I was able to actually find out the reason for why Shopkins World was removed from the App Store. I was able to find multiple posts by Moose Toys' official Facebook page alongside many other social media accounts stating that the reasoning for Shopkins World's removal was because of nothing. Yeah, never once did Moose Toys, or Mighty Kingdom for that matter, give an actual reason as to why exactly they deleted Shopkins World from the App Store. Unless there's a hidden document or another post they made explaining exactly why they did what they did that I just couldn't find for some reason. The only reasons for why I think Moose Toys or Mighty Kingdom would have chosen to delete Shopkins World is because either A, they figured that the game had been out for too long and decided to delete it to focus on other video game related projects. B, they perhaps removed the game to make room for another Shopkins game that they were working on. And C, they just wanted to take our childhood away. The Shopkins World game was loved and adored by many, and yet Moose Toys for some freaking reason decided that it would be a good idea to delete the game from the App Store, which absolutely sucks, and not in a good way. Because this game, in my opinion, was really freaking good. Not only because it was nostalgic, but also because the visuals in this game were amazing. I love the way the characters look, the game is colorful and gorgeous, and I love love the outlines and colors on the 3D models, and the mini games in this game are really fun. In fact, I'd argue that I would still play this game till this day if it was still available. There is so much detail that was put into this game, and the fact that it's gone forever just breaks my heart. But anyways, now that we've talked about Shopkins World and the unsolved reasoning for why it got permanently deleted from the App Store, I think it's time that we should wrap things up. Overall, Shopkins World was a nostalgic and charming game that was loved by many, but unfortunately was permanently deleted from the App Store by Moose Toys and Mighty Kingdom for unknown reasons. Shopkins World was a game where you could explore the world of Shopkins, play fun mini games, and let all your worries fade away. But now the game has become nothing but lost media. Kanye West Sigma balls, you guys, by the way. That's Japanese for see you all next time. But before I end the video, I would just like to give a quick shout out to my Roblox donators. Thank you all so much for donating, it means a lot to me. Also shout out to the people who followed my Tumblr, I really appreciate you guys. And anyway, yeah, that's about it, bye.